Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So we are in space. Well, not really, but we do have some rather advanced looking aircraft. This is the Spider, made by Nova on Live.War Thunder. I do like to see what the Live.War Thunder community is up to. And I kind of wish Gaijin would just, like, you know, release the Kraken and give a Steam workshop, because I think there would be a little bit more, but they kept everything pretty proprietary. What are you doing? Why are these guys even looking at me? Gunner's opening up. Did we hit anybody with the gunner? I'm not entirely sure. Look at those G-forces, though, huh? Gonna have to be an astronaut to, like, fly this kind of thing. I mean, well, it is a spaceship, though, right? So we're gonna slow this thing down. Stamina. How the gunners now work, though. Oh, those are my buddies. That's a blind spot. But yeah, it really makes you wonder, like, what War Thunder could become. What they could do with the engine. Because right now, it's just like, I feel like War Thunder is at that critical moments of development after, you know, being in the game for a few years. Ooh, the gunner is opening up. Now, what are these? Parachutes? We need space parachutes. But Nova, this thing is beautiful. I mean, look at this. Look at the dynamic, like the engine on the back. Those back two wings that, like, move. ME410's trying to get all up on my 6 o'clock here. They're gonna encounter, you know, have a rude awakening. So let's go with this guy here. Dude, I love the sound of the guns too. There we go. That was kind of nice. That's not a knife. This is a knife, mate. But as I do get distracted, shooting down all these Germans here. Dude, look at just the fire rate on this thing is just insane. We are losing our energy. But don't worry, man. This is what the advantage of spaceships are. So this thing is now able to perform pretty well, like maneuvering-wise, at, you know, 300 kilometers per hour, as much as, like, its top speed. And I like this gun just going off in the back, man. But when you fire the main guns, it kind of dips down, I've noticed. Their little human ballistics-based weaponry is no power. No power. All right, guy, do it. Do it, gunner. Are you reloading? Or are you being silly? Anyway, though. But so, I mean, you know, War Thunder's working on ships. However, I think the cool thing is Gaijin just now releasing, you know, news, hype, and even a little bit of a commercial, a trailer of sorts. I wouldn't call it necessarily, like, gameplay, but, dude, look at this. It's like we're fighting over Tatooine. Oh my god, I saw Rogue One last night, but let me finish this thought. And so it's like Gaijin is working on as a studio. Like, I'm pretty sure that the people who are developing War Thunder are not working on that. Like, obviously not the whole team. There might be some people, but it's made in isolation, you know. And I'm thinking that, dude, look at that. That was beautiful. This is so fun. It's nice to have a mode where you can just hop in, enjoy pretty casually, and talk to you guys about. But I'm excited about it. But it's kind of like, I mean, we've kind of had a really good feeling that infantry are never going to come to War Thunder. When you play the game long enough, you really realize that there are some limitations to the engine. Although they're saying that the World War II FPS is made using the same engine that War Thunder uses. I believe it's called Digon or Drygon or something like that. Yeah, look at that. This thing just dips when you fire these guns. This is fun though, man. Imagine, like, usually it's the Nazis that have, like, all this wonder tech, right? Well, what if aliens invaded, man? Come on, gunner. We're firing close. Trying to get him with the rear gunner. Part of the game assets cockpit haven't been downloaded yet. I wonder if it has a cockpit. I'm not entirely sure. They're probably working on that. And I mean, that's another thing. War Thunder took so long. I would say, in my opinion, they took so long to get, you know, the bomber cockpits in the game. And now that they are, and they're pretty cool, especially the Japanese ones, I feel like those are some of the best. because you can see so much of the crew. The American B-17 and B-29 are also pretty cool. BV-238, if you hadn't seen that. Wrecked, mate. What a noob. Whoa, where's everybody? There's nobody on the map anymore. Never mind. They just got in here. What's up, bruh? Yeah, the guns dipping down is interesting. You definitely have to account for that. But I mean, I just love how beautiful this thing is. And it's such a cool concept. It's like a strike fighter almost. What would you call it? I guess a typical attacker setup, you have the rear gunner. But it's like, I've always said that I feel like Gaijin should try to partner up with Star Wars. After seeing Rogue One, which I think is the best Star Wars movie there is, and like, Empire Strikes Back is definitely up there. Revenge of the Sith, I think, is up there for me. But Rogue One, The Force Awakens was good, but you know, more or less, it was a carbon copy of A New Hope. And then you've got Rogue One, which I don't want to give any spoilers, but the action in it, the storyline, the plot is really, really good. It's beautiful. I think it's the best Star Wars movie. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, we're reloading, I think, right now. We're going to slow it down a bit. Yeah, let's slow it down a lot of it. Come on. Where's my gun? It doesn't have you are reloading. Because that would have been perfect. Come on. Where's my gunner? Doesn't take that long to reload, does it? We're cruising at a nice 458 kilometers per hour. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm assuming it's a reload, but it doesn't tell us. Which is a little bit unfortunate. So if it starts going again, I'm not even aware of what Nova put in this. Like, look at it. It's tracking them. Man, we might just be out of ammunition. But I know in regular War Thunder, you know, the AI gunners always are able to resupply basically ad infinitum. But yes, dude. Like, I remember, I think in the first... There we go. We got reloaded. But now they're not right on our 6. So let's do some slow loops here. Get them on our 6. I really want to try that out. But I've always thought that Gaijin would be ideal candidate. Like, I remember playing War Thunder Arcade, and like the first couple moments I was like, I wish I could fly a TIE Interceptor. Having a little bit of trouble tracking it. There we go, we hit him a few times. Oh, he got us! Yes! Dude, that Nazi pilot is like, dude, I've never shot down an alien ship before, and then here we go crashing. Oh, we can see inside. Look how detailed it was inside. So we're gonna see if we have the option to go again to fight that ME-410. But who saw Star Wars on Thursday? Who's seeing it today, Friday? Who's seeing it this weekend? We are back in the game, which is beautiful. Now, I think there's only a few left over here. But I really think that Gaijin should incorporate a policy where they're supporting the content creators. And they're starting to do that. Like with the PvE mission, where you had to kill the Focke-Wulf 189, bringing up the Focke-Wulf 189. I feel like they have a really unique opportunity to implement a really, really good scouting mechanic and spotting mechanic so that you could bring in a whole host of new aircraft and new aircraft types and just game modes and just experience. Wrecked humans. Dude, these humans are no match for this alien technology, guys. It's absolutely stunning, this ship. Gotta give Nova a lot of credit. But yeah, more or less, I'm looking forward to the World War II FPS. Star Wars was great. Gaijin is doing some interesting things. I don't think we're ever going to see War Thunder Infantry, which is sad. And it almost seems like no one's ever really filled that Battlefield 1942 gap, you know? Which is a shame because it's there waiting for a game developer to just come in and be like, hey, what's up, boys? Like, make a great game. Put it in here. Make a lot of money. I mean, I would put so much money into a game where it's You know, land, sea, air, and infantry. Obviously, that's part of land, but still. What's up, bro? So, I think we've got a few more Germans left, but I'm pretty sure that's going to wind up this video. Just want to show this off. There's going to be a link in the video description to Nova's. You've probably already seen a couple other people play it. And, I mean, it's a lot of fun. But as long as the workshop is supported, then the more cool stuff like this we're going to see. It's really kind of impressive to see what's happening, but there's just so much more potential that is not being taken advantage of. Gaijin, do it! By the way, if you saw their video today, I'm BaronVonGamez. Anyway, BaronVonGamez signing out. See you guys in the next video.